And this is just one more character, and this character is Ashmeade Dawes.
Oh.
Ashmeade is a...
What? Let me those of you from Charleston that recognize the name Ashmeade, this person has nothing to do
with that person.
with that family.
It's an unusual name. This is chapter 38. Ashmeade let the hot water from the shower pulse on his head as he stood naked, knowing the answer was not good. His doctor at the medical university said the results of his blood work were troubling, but not to worry. He would rerun them and get back to him. But Ashmeade knew. His weight was down considerably. His hair had thinned. His energy was drained. Like most of his friends, he treated AIDS as a black problem, primarily among heroin and crack addicts. Needles were never his thing, so he thought he was safe, sort of. He had been with men whose names he did not know, didn't want to know. Men from New York, passing through, looking for fun with a southern accent. Ashmeade was usually available, sitting in the back booth at Henry's, a so-called Charleston blue blood who took on all comers. He had condoms, but they never left his dresser drawer. Passion wears no clothes, knows no fear. But he should have known. Sin never goes unpunished. Perhaps another age, more enlightened, like the Romans, would have allowed light to shine in this dark place. But in his world, his reality, it's a flashlight in the eyes, a stick across the buttocks, and a warning to never come back again, ever. Sometimes Ashmeade had talked Junior into participating in three ways, usually when he was exceptionally trash. He loved Junior, his blackness, his funny sayings, and his cavalier attitude about sex. Ashmeade hoped to God he wouldn't kill his best friend, loving him as he did. He hoped those nights of lust were not a death sentence. The red blotches on his back and legs were certainly not heat rash, as he tried to convince his mother. And he had not slept in months, which in his mind was worse than death itself. Best to sleep through it all than try to stare it down at 3 a.m. AIDS has no schedule, no conscience, no heart. As the hot shower water ran down his face, Ashmeade cried, not for his own lost soul, but for those he stained along the way. He meant no harm. Honest to God, he was just having fun, which is what he was raised to do. His crowd always arrived drunk and dissolute. How drunk, how screwed up, how maniacal, how debased, how utterly disgusting can a well-born, well-groomed, well-educated, worthless bastard be? There were no rules, really, just a lot of money available to pay for the consequences. Worthwhile charities learned long ago to take their money and wash it well before spreading it around among the less fortunate. But for Ashmeade, it was time to pay for his indulgences. Of all possible fates, his would be priceless, one that could not be bribed or postponed, like cancer, which at least would have been an honorable death. Ashmeade's knees weakened, and he fell sobbing onto the shower floor.